let the poor breathe. The poor cannot breathe. They are not even breathing well.
Like, do you not see what I'm trying to say, fam? We are hungry, we can't go to work, we can't go and buy anything. Okay, things you can share for Nigerians that will at least make living a bit more bearable.
But when you are too poor to move, when you never see food chop,
You don't even have the stomach.
They give you 500 to vote someone, you vote.
I missed all this talk about
Don't tell
SAPA.
me you want to say agriculture.
No, I'm not talking about that. Come on now, come on.
Okay.
What are you supposed to do? I'm not going to your president.
Look at those fingers.
What is that quote where they say you can't give you should give the fish? How do they put that?
Okay, no, don't give me fish. Show me how to catch.
Show me how to catch the fish, my guy.
So.
Suffering and smiling, and for some reason many people are, I don't know, it seems like people are okay with it.
Are they okay?
Wait.
Do they have it?
I mean, not like we're not okay with, I mean, like, not like we're okay with people,
Yeah.
like, I'm not really seeing any steps or any efforts made to at least make an average Nigerian's life better.
Thank you.
Because, like, you know, the average minimum wage is how much? Like something here.
Minimum wage.
I beg.
Don't feel wage
will go down.
Okay, like, it's so little, but like the price of everything is just increasing every day, and it's not even funny. Like, I'm weak just thinking about it. I mean, I was in the market yesterday. I went to buy something. I think I bought that thing sometime like 6 months ago, and I went to buy it again. I had in mind that, okay, maybe things had increased higher, maybe they'll add like maybe a small percentage on top. I went there and tell me why the price was times 2. Exactly times 2.
Welcome to Nigeria.
So I'm like, I'm like already complaining, like it's too much, it's above my budget. When I want to grudgingly now pay, then I receive a call that sorry they have added extra 5,000 on top. Where do I want to start from? Where do I
The country is, this question you asked, like, as you can see, things are getting worse. Like, today, you bought that thing times 2, yeah?
Times 2.
Go there.
Do you get?
Go there.
Price
Do you get?
So, my one issue is, yes, we are suffering. Yes, we do. We don't have, we have to smile now. You have to be happy. You can't be in pain and be in pain.
I saw one tweet. So I think the tweet said, define the average Nigerian say or something. Like, when a person goes to pay for something and they ask the price, the person will be like, just express shock and then pay.
Yes.
So you can say, hey Jesus, oh my God, you see pay.
Last.
So what I'm saying is, what are the steps that are being made to eradicate this, to make it comfortable, to eradicate this SAPA? Like,
Because I don't know if I want to know.
Because you're saying in the next generation, they have to start building. Like, it can't just boom. It's a step by step.
Start from somewhere.
Yeah. So my question is, what are the steps being made to eradicate this SAPA? What are the people doing? What is the government doing?
I feel like I don't want to be controversial, but
Okay.
I actually do blame the government for what we're facing.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. I just, like, if I just think about how everything is so difficult, I feel like the government has like a huge role to play in it, and they're not really doing anything about it. Now, okay, let me go back. Remember 2020 Corona period when they went to hide palliatives?
Yes.
Like, do you not see what I'm trying to say, fam? We are hungry, we can't go to work, we can't go and buy anything. Okay, things you can share for Nigerians that will at least make living a bit more bearable. We need to go and hide it.
Okay, so are you suggesting that the government should be sharing things for us?
No, I'm just saying that the government has like a hand in this, and they're not even doing anything about it.
Can I come in here? I feel like Nigeria is the giant of Africa. And the reason why we are called the giant of Africa is because we are blessed with man-made resources and, everything, natural resources. And the whole thing about SAPA came up as a result of the fault of the citizens and the fault of the government. Now, on one hand, I was listening to Renu Umokri say something. Was it okay? He tweeted something yesterday. He said, "How many Nigerians invest in Nigerian-made products?" We are all about, patronizing foreign-made products, and somehow, actually, when we keep patronizing products that are not homemade, it kind of affects our economy because people are no longer interested in producing, and we are all about importing.
So how is it SAPA? How is it encouraging
Of
SAPA?
course, it encourages SAPA because our currency is devalued.
Every minute.
Yes.
Terrible.
Yeah.
So I would say about this not investing on Nigerian products. Let's start from the government. Why is it that we have oil
government
and we can't well that is just one aspect of this that I believe that if the government can sort out the issue of exporting our crude oil to refine and bring it back again, if they can just sort that out, I assure you at least we'll get to a better place. I'm certain. Because oil is like a basic thing. This is like, so how can you have the major source of it should be the major source of income of individual resources.
It's kind of insulting if you think about it.
Then
It's
imagine.
insulting.
We can build
We have this, but we are buying it
We are
outside.
buying it outside.
It doesn't make any sense.
And every day we keep hearing about refineries being repaired and all that. For over 15 years now, I've been hearing that stuff about our refineries to be built or to be. I don't just know.
Well, look, it's 10 billion chopper.
But do you know of any government policies that are being in the making, or policies that have been made in order to eradicate or reduce SAPA?
Anything, see, the way I've seen Nigerian governments go now, let's be black and white about it.
Please.
The way you see them, even if they say there's one they did last time, they allocated how many billion to build residents.
I don't even understand.
Let me show you the tactics of that particular building. The previous day, some couple of days ago, someone was appointed the Minister of Housing.
Of course.
And if you check, it was beneficial appointment.
It was
Now, a few days later, you are allocating 30. They don't settle you. Now settling, they do like that. They just settle. I just give you this. I don't settle you. Now I've done my part. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's not like it's for the interest of the people. These are still selfish. So if someone comes up and says we are allocating 30 billion for the refinery,
Maybe they said they'll be sharing 5k every Friday.
Okay. I think recently I also had another one. I think that one is from the Lagos State government, that they were going to organize something with mama puts, all these women that cook rice, and every afternoon people can go and sit down somewhere in Lagos and eat free food. I'm like, come on now.
That's not a problem.
What is that quote where they say you can't give you should give the fish? How do they put that?
Okay, no, don't give me fish. Show me how to catch.
Show me how to catch the fish, my guy.
So anyway, but this brings me to a question, yeah. Talking about this, the government, how you see the government manipulating. This is mind. They are manipulating the people.
Yeah.
They don't really care. You can see where they say, let them pour bread. That is the worst statement I've heard in my life. Imagine I'm your father and I say, let my child.
He said, don't worry, the suffering will soon end. Just have patience.
Let the poor breathe.
Have patience.
The poor cannot breathe. They are not even breathing well. So what my question now is, the fact that you will see that the steps, there's nonchalance, there's intentionality in the whole government. We see that government is big,
it's a big
hand in this issue. So should we say SAPA is a political instrument? I would say a political body that was dropped. I think it's constructed. SAPA is intentional.
Yeah.
Do you know? I just thought of something here. I can't exactly remember where I know this from, but there was this notorious dictator, a leader, where what he used to do is I think he used this ideology where he brought a chicken, he battered the chicken, beat the chicken. Okay. The chicken is not dead, but it's badly bruised, and then he just leaves breadcrumbs on the floor, and the chicken eats it with gratitude. And chicken keeps eating it. So he's that's what he does to his people. He just messes them anyhow, treats them anyhow, and then gives them breadcrumbs so that by the time they eat that thing, they're so grateful. They're like, oh my God, you did. But he knows that he is an asshole.
Yes.
So I feel like that's similar to what's happening. Right now.
I think that illustration perfectly pictures the Nigerian situation.
Yeah.
After 4 years, you find out that
they will share you a bag of rice.
Yes.
We'll not say,
their manifestos are not manifesting. It's not manifesting. Because there's no way you tell me that someone would actually sit down and actually craft words that would actually look like something that would happen.
The things I feel government should even do is provide jobs.
Of course.
Number one
simple solution.
But our president said, what did he even say when he was contesting? Something about farming.
He said you eat away.
Yeah.
Yes. Job. See, first of all, I think let's deal with the national issues.
Yeah, like jobs.
Jobs. The refinery. Me, I believe that if you can get that to home, if you can make these things here, help us up here, we are going to get better. Come on. Do you know the amount how would I put it? When we export, we spend more to bring, like someone trying to say, we spend more to bring it home. Like your own product, you get
now, you guys, it's like you guys are living out something. Now, we are living out agriculture. Because I used to know that my grandmother used to be very passionate about farming.
So what? So the youth should enter.
No, I'm not saying the youth should enter into farming, but there are people who are very passionate about agriculture. But the issue of insecurity, the issue of so many things not being in place has just made these people to leave the villages and start coming to the town.
Brother,
so how do
should I tell you something?
Yeah.
Let me tell you one truth. Okay, I don't like to say it, I say my truth. The government wants you to be poor.
That's exactly what I'm saying. The butter chicken.
Yeah. You know why? If everybody's okay, if check say you now get everybody's gallant. You now put eyes into the government matters. You want to know what is happening because you have a stand. But when you are too poor to move, when you never see food,
you never see food job.
You won't have the stomach.
They'll give you 500 to vote someone. You vote.
Yeah.
So this is a taxes, and I'm saying it is not fair.
Oh my God! When you said the government is manipulating, that's exactly it. Because they know that you're hungry. So when it comes for time to vote, they will give you 5K to sell your vote, and you will so happily do. Like,
do you know sometimes there's this? I don't know the people that maybe train dogs to eat, like to kill.
Yeah.
When they will starve that dog, you starve it, so that when the time comes, it will not.
It will not pressure.
Yeah. So they are kind of they know, and these people know what to do. Nigeria is blessed.
Exactly.
They know what to do, but they are limiting it so that because they know if every Nigerian do okay, come on, you know how toxic, you know how energetic Nigerians can be.
Yes.
So the only thing keeping us down now is SAPA. If no SAPA now,
I feel like SAPA is government's way of keeping us under control.
Yeah, of course. It's something they call it.
It's what they use to keep us in check.
So what
I say propaganda or what's?
I don't know what those English words.
It's what they use to keep us in check.
Yeah, they just use it to, So my question now is, what do you think we as a people can do to make it better? If we've set the government's home, it is left for them to hear. Let God in heaven and human conscience.
See, God shall not work unless you do something.
Yes, I'm saying touch their hearts. It's them that will touch their hearts. You can wake up one morning and say, okay, let me stop this.
That's not that. See, I can never. It can never happen.
Believe. I prophesy.
Hey guys.
But my own question now is, what can we as a people, as the citizens, do to make it better, to have it more comfortable? What is our own role?
What is our own role? Now, I feel like we can't throw all the blames on the government.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, there are roles we have to play in order to actually push SAPA out of Nigeria. Now, talking about one of those things we needed to do, just like I said earlier, we should look into. I missed all this talk about SAPA.
Something you want to say agriculture.
No, I'm not talking about that. Come on now, come on. Okay. What you supposed to do? I'm not going to your president.
Look at those fingers. They're not good.
I think like there are, amidst the whole talk about SAPA, there are still young people out there that are flying high above the whole SAPA stuff. And I feel like it begins with us, even though I feel like the average Nigerian has tried, the average Nigerian is trying. I feel like there's still something that we can do. And one of those things is to look inwards, like look around us. There are opportunities.
Like what?
Wait now. Allow me to Okay. The internet has provided us with a lot of opportunities, which a lot of Nigerians are not looking at. You know, we are just coming from an age where back in the days, everything used to be strength. You have to use your strength to muscle out money and food and put food on the table. But I think we can actually use the advantage, leverage on the internet. There are lots of things that the internet has. In fact, the world has become a global village.
So you're saying we should work smart?
Yes.
Not hard.
The world has become a global village. And there are lots of opportunities out there on the net where one can actually better his or herself.
But do you know something? Yeah. Do you know something? There's this opportunity you're saying. So many Nigerians have missed so many opportunities on this internet because they're Nigerians.
That's true.
Do you see we cannot even win there? You can't even win there. Like there are so many things that like it's already yours. They just ask you where are you from? Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Let me give an example. I was actually browsing through the net and a friend of mine said, okay, there's this thing about survey. You do survey and they pay you in dollars. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I found out that most of those survey sites actually reject Nigerians.
So when we see that we have this kind of blockages, it's not better we are like, at least if we face that kind of disappointment, we should not really be too sad, because if Nigeria was an okay place, we'd be consoled that, oh, it didn't work out there, fine, my country is not that bad anyway. But that's not even our case. So what happens?
Do you see that now we are falling back to you that you are saying, okay, the thing you're suggesting is falling back to you now.
Yeah.
It's still the government, but I still believe.
Yes.
Yeah, hope.
Yeah. Even without the government, I'm not hoping on government.
Bro, this
nobody
nobody
on government now.
not.
I'm not sure you will get out of this. So I'm saying, what can you as a person? I will use myself as an example. I'm a musician. Yeah, I'm a music producer. I'm no skill. We're looking to
Like,
you do music producer. I'm an actor.
That's the
anywhere you can get it from.
Anyway.
So basically, every Nigerian youth should try to acquire a skill.
okay,
Not just a skill.
Don't go to school and sit in class
100%.
for 6 years, 5 years, 4 years, and come out here and expect government to signature. Get a skill. Have something. They make plates. If you see how barbers are paid outside country, if you get yourself out.
Yeah. Like anything that requires working with your hands, it's very valuable.
Very valuable.
So I would advise every Nigerian to get a skill. First, leave government. Here we know we are praying for them and hoping that God will touch their heart. But on your own,
Before then,
Get a skill.
get a skill. Do yourself that good so that at least even one kobo to 2 naira. Okay. Because if you're talking about online programs, bro, share you don't buy data.
Yeah.
Share you don't buy data.
That's
You know what's up
the
with data now? You buy 5k data, it will finish in 3 days. You will
Please
be
don't get me started.
what's happening?
That will take us into another discussion.
So, basically, let's just get this skill.
Yeah, I feel like that's one thing Nigerians can do.
Yeah.
So like at least better if you cannot do it for the but at least around you yourself, you will not be into the SAPA trenches as much as
trenches of SAPA.
Don't be like say if you still get it, don't be like say SAPA no go catch you.
Yeah.
But
But
get
get serious.
SAPA has levels.
Yeah, some you get transport, go some places.
Yes, buy data, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think to add to what you said, it's not enough to just have one skill. There's something called multiple streams of income.
Okay.
As much as you have a skill, you can actually daily we learn. There's something you can add to it. You can actually strive to daily add little skills. You don't know. As for me now, I'm a writer. I'm a spoken word poet, and sometimes I naturally try to become an MC, even though I'm not spontaneous with the words, So I try to, have that skill, learn from people who are already doing it, and I feel sometimes it helps me a lot.
But that's actually true because I feel like these days, it is our generation.
Yeah.
You can find somebody that can do 5 things at a time.
Don't play. No do it.
And they'll
Don't
be
play. Don't play.
and they'll be so good at it.
When 10,000 people are doing the same thing you're doing.
Fam, you have to think
So you
outside
have
the
to-
box.
Yeah, you have to. Almost like I once told my friend, he said, Afa, you get work where I said I did do.
So you say, tell me everything. You tell me all the work. I'll decide what I do.
I never tell you the work. I said, I did do it.
Nigeria, that
Give me the job, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's it. First of all, like you said, when I say get a skill, but if you say one skill is giving you enough money, that's cool. Why don't
Yeah.
you get
No,
it?
it's not wise.
It's not wise.
It's not wise.
Even
It's
that
not
one, something can happen.
Yeah.
So I say, get a skill for a start.
Yes.
Or even when I talk about myself, I say musician, actor, man. So today nobody wants to sing. Bruh,
script writing.
yeah,
You know, a lot of things. So that's, I think, my advice to Nigerians. So that, in as much as governments they are doing the undoable,
Yeah.
let us help ourselves.
Yeah.
Because if you don't help yourself, man, nobody's going to.
Nobody, man.
Nobody.
You've heard that song now. Adulthood now scam, you know. Once you get to that age, Omo,
That's the only song I've related to all my life.
The one that is very funny is one that says SAPA, no go catch me. Because I know the God, because I know that you get it. God is not going to come that he only helps what you're doing to get far. I think that's another problem Nigerians have.
Yeah.
Always put you see someone in the church 247 praying for
praying
poverty.
and fasting.
Morning to night you day, they pray, make poverty go. How you want to make poverty go?
That's I'm so sorry, but that's a problem Nigerians have.
Yeah,
Serious
I said maybe government should create jobs. Individuals too, they can build like private firms and employ people. But what people do is just build churches.
Yeah.
Churches.
But don't blame them on that. That church said my friend. You know, say cash out. I've even thought about it because I have this place.
The anointing day
I'm
already.
telling you, bro. Anyway, that's it. Just Nigerians should try to do their best. And
Yeah, I feel like all hands should be on
Should
deck.
be on deck.
The government should be involved.
Yeah.
The too should be involved. Because change has to start from somewhere.
Yeah,
change has
that's
from you.
somewhere.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
Alright, I know you've had fun listening to us. You know, tell me, say you don't learn something from this one now.
Okay, yeah.
We'll talk that one. So, as a Nigerian youth, take from what you have spoken and don't be idle. Everybody now, if you like say Nigeria don't they turn professional beggars association waiting. So you don't want to dress well and go about begging people for urgent 2K and all that.
wow.
So I want to believe that you have learned something from this show, and I will believe that you tune in to the next episode. Thank you.